Oh, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I hope everybody's doing good, man. It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. No, I'm not in Zamunda. I'm in the shade because it's cooking out here, man. It is now 7:48. Once again, I'm in the beautiful area of Montego Bay, Jamaica. As you can see, I'm by one of the beaches here. I'm not sure if it's open yet. I think it is open to the public, but people haven't come yet. And it is Friday, so like you see more people on the beach on the weekends, right? Even though this is sort of kind of like a tourist area, you still have people working and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful out here, man. I'm trying to stay in the shade. Not the shade of people, but the shade of from the sun. It's cooking out here. It's cooking. It's hot. It's hot. I just wanted to share with y'all some stuff real quick. I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm trying to get a good spot so y'all can like. Yeah, maybe this is a good spot. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say this, all right? Because I put up a post, and you know, people, every time I put up a post, everybody gets skeptical and people get weird, all right? Everybody gets, ooh, what did he say? All right? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start off by saying this. I know everybody doesn't like me, and I understand that now. It took me a long time to figure this out. Now, in the science of what we're going through, what I'm going through now, growing up, I learned that allegedly the rapture was supposed to happen, and God, the Most High, was going to take His children away from this earth before bad things happened. All right, and I'm not going to lie to you. Just before C-19 happened, I felt like the rapture did happen. I felt like the rapture did happen. But I cannot confirm this or say for a fact that it happened. But to me, it felt like it happened. And I'm not going to lie, I felt like I was left behind. I felt like I was left behind. All right, no jokes. And it didn't feel good. All right? And during the time of C-19, certain things about certain people didn't rub me the right way anymore. And what I wanted to do was to separate myself from certain things, i.e. family or friends that I once knew. All right? Now, I know as far as like society goes, corruption runs very, very deep. Corruption runs very, very deep. Corruption is now a normalized thing. This is me speaking, my opinion. I don't want anybody to get offended or upset. This is just me speaking. Corruption is very, very deep. It has its claws within society. All right? So it is normalized to be a crook, a thief, a scammer, whatever the case may be, to do anything for money. A lot of us are put in situations where we are so poor or so unfortunate to not have access to certain resources that sometimes we may question our morals and do certain things for money, including us as individuals, our friends, our family, right? Sometimes even to us. Within the dynamics of a family or a friendship circle, you have people that will do things to you for money. We have movies that promote criminality. We have music that promotes being a criminal. And we know the end. We know how it plays out in the end. It's either imprisonment or you lose your life. You lose the opportunity to live the life that you were meant to live, based on what opportunities will probably be given to you, right? But those opportunities will be gone because you've lost your life prematurely because of a life of crime. But these things are promoted throughout society, so it is normalized to be a criminal. Certain countries right now, they didn't get the opportunity to choose the leader of their country. They did not get the opportunity to choose the leader of their country. All right? As far as like the like dictators and stuff like that. All right? These things are real, folks. These things happen. And you just have to comply with whatever that dictator leader is doing. All right? Before I continue with my talk about dictatorship, to my chosen ones, if chosen ones can hear me, I have to say this. All right, chosen ones. One of the greatest weapons that are used against us, chosen ones, because I know that there's other chosen ones out there as well. All right, the greatest weapon used against us is spell casting. So be very, very mindful of that. All right. You think that the gang stalking thing, the gang stalking thing is like it's like it's fake or people are doing it for money or whatever? No, it's a very spiritual thing. They will do and say certain things around you, whether it's to trigger you or to irritate you or just to whatever. I think it's a fallen angel Nephilim thing, right? Because nobody knows you that well as well as say a fallen angel or Nephilim. So they'll do and say certain things around you to irritate you, to get under your skin, to upset you, to disrupt your spirit at that moment in time. All right, so be mindful of that and just do your best to gauge your energies when people do that, because they will do that on purpose. They'll come around you and be on the phone talking loud. They'll be having a conversation amongst themselves, and they'll say certain things, right? It could be something that you've experienced, something you've gone through, or just anything. Like for instance, I was just walking to a restaurant, and the gentleman was on the phone, and he was like, "You don't know the man disappoint me," right? So now, subconsciously, what that person did was say that he's disappointed. So the word disappointed now is playing in my mind. So to think to yourself, oh, I've disappointed somebody. You see the game? Do you see the game? I want you to be mindful of that, chosen ones. That's how they do their spell casting. All right? It's no coincidence that, no disrespect, but the English language is one of the largest and fastest spreading languages throughout the world. Okay? So be mindful of that, chosen ones. Gauge your energies, because they will do and say certain things around you to throw off your balance, to throw off your energies, to throw you off. They want to make you as vulnerable as possible. They want to make you as vulnerable as possible. In the event that they could try and, I don't know, take your life or whatever the case may be. All right? This is a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual battle. There is far more going on in this realm besides this physical dimension. All right? There's far more going on in this realm besides what you see physically. All right? It is a spirit. It is an essence. Is a soul that is moving this third dimensional body around. All right? Now let me go back to my dictatorship stuff. All right? I know that certain people will do anything for money. All right? And sometimes certain leaders in certain countries, they'll keep their society so poor that they'll then know how to manipulate those people. All right? Now, for instance, I'm going to give you a quick example. If if, let's just say, the Nephilim or fallen angels had the ability to shapeshift, what they'll do is they'll shapeshift themselves amongst the society just to see what is being said about them or about the current status of your leadership groups. All right. For instance, like say if I was not saying that I would do it, but if I was a slave master, I would shapeshift myself into a quote unquote slave, be amongst the slaves to hear what they're saying and saying about the master. I want to know what's being said. Do you understand? Does that make sense? I know it sounds very, very far-fetched and sci-fi, but it's let's just play pretend it's real. All right? These things are very, very real. All right? And it can be scary. I'm not gonna lie, it can be scary. But chosen ones, there's a category now that forgive me if I'm going all over the place, but I'm trying to make sense of what I'm saying because I'm thinking about so many things at one time. I haven't got a chance to really fully settle down and find a place yet so I can do my epic video where I'm going to really break down the things going on in different realms around the world and kind of really, I want to do it in like I want to do it in an educated, scientific, metaphysical way. All right, I want to do it properly. All right, so I haven't got a chance to really do that video yet. This is just me sharing with you guys. All right. Let me go back to my point now. What was I saying about the right? So in my personal life, these are the categories that I see people at now. The Most High is real. So the story of fallen angels is very real. So the people that I know, if I'm connected to Source, the people, the entities that I know, or the energies that I know would not like me would be fallen angels, Nephilim, who are the children, the offspring of these fallen angels, and anybody that chooses to side with them, aka what I would call sellouts. People that have sold their soul, that would do anything for money. Chosen ones, be mindful that these are your enemies. You are connected to Source. They are not. All right? You are connected to Source. They are not. So they are your cosmic, spiritual, physical enemies. And if they can deceive anybody to do harm to you, whether it's influence of, I don't know, any material things in this world, money, whatever, they'll do it. Because I said based on cosmic law, there are certain things that they can and they cannot do, right? And as much as they want to do certain things to say, aka God's chosen ones or earth angels, they can't. But what they'll do is they'll try to influence a human to do it. Do you understand? I hope that makes sense. Let's just say a fallen angel wants to end my life, but they can't physically do it. Right? Let's say quote unquote by some universal law. All right? Because let's say I'm God's child and let's say I'm untouchable. What they'll do is they'll influence a human being to do it. Hey, I'll give you $10,000 if you go juke that guy right there. Go put a weapon on him. Do you understand? I'm going to show you 2 Nephilim right here. You probably never see them again because their shape-shifting abilities are amazing. Their shape-shifting abilities are amazing. It is like nothing you've ever seen before. All right? Chosen ones, just be mindful. See yourself in a bubble. See yourself in a bubble. Protected. All right? It's not easy because we have the normalization of criminality, the normalization of a corrupt society, right? We have certain people that are in leadership positions that are literally criminals, right? And the thing that boggles my mind is that you choose to separate yourself to get out of the sight of certain people because it's out of sight, out of mind. And certain people are in their own areas. So you figure they would stay there, and then you stay where you're at, and then never shall the two parties meet. So that way there's no issues, right? It's kind of like, say, like bordering countries, right? There could be some tension there, but you're not going to go out of your way to try and start any wars or no trouble, right? Kind of like South Korea, North Korea, right? They got soldiers that have a line, right? And the soldiers literally march across the line and they look at each other, stare at each other. They even did a Pepsi commercial about it, right? Where they just stare at each other. All right. I honestly, I want whoever has issues with me, you can stare. I don't care. But come on, I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. I'm not looking for trouble with you. Stop looking for trouble with me. You guys have all these abilities. Go do something. Go travel. Like, go spend all this money you have. Go drive Lamborghinis. Go drive yachts. Like, go to different countries. Go live on Instagram. Like, go do stuff like that. Why be weird? But chosen ones, I have to be honest with you. Because we're connected to source, we have a light, we have an energy attached to us. So I don't carry jealousy because I'm connected to source. I don't carry envy because I'm connected to source. Do you understand? I'm not so malicious that I would put feces in somebody's food, as much as I don't like certain people. Lord forgive me. I'm not that low vibrating to do that. Do you understand? Because I'm connected to source. So chosen ones, these people, these Nephilim, these fallen angels, the category of enemies that dislike you because you're connected to source, keep these things in mind. All right? They use spell casting. They'll come and have weird conversations about things that you could be thinking about or going through at that time, just to trigger you, to throw off your energy, throw off your balance. Right? So then the bubble that you're in becomes vulnerable. So then they can pay somebody or influence somebody to try and do something to you because you're not in your right state of mind, or you're dwelling on the things that they just said because they just spelled a cast on you. You understand? All right, that's it. Chosen ones, I'm good. I'm staying focused, man. I'm doing my best. Look out for the video as soon as I get settled. I'm going to try and make it, like I said, I'm going to educate it, have it as educational, scientifically, and metaphysically appropriate as possible. All right? Peace and blessings from the kingdom. You are connected to source. That's the reason why you're going through what you're going through. Maybe the rapture happened, maybe it didn't. Maybe it's all sci-fi, maybe it's make-believe. We'll see how things play out in the end. I wish you guys the best. Once again, speaking from the kingdom. Ashe, amen.